Empathy lacking? This 4-minute rewire boosts your brain for deeper bonds, Stanford-backed. Hey, if you've ever left a conversation feeling completely unseen or caught yourself reacting with frustration when someone was pouring their heart out, you're not broken. You're just stuck in the same survival mode most of us are running on right now. But what if the missing piece was literally one breath away? Stick with me for the next 2 hours because I'm handing you the exact Stanford-tested tool that's already helping thousands of people turn shallow connections into real, lasting intimacy, and you can start using it before this video ends. Welcome to Take and Grow, the space where we take the latest breakthroughs in mindset, neuroscience, and human behavior and turn them into simple daily upgrades that actually move the needle in your life. I'm your host, Dr. Silas Kincaid, and today we're going deep, really deep, into something that could change every relationship you have, the Stanford Sigh. This isn't just another breathing exercise. This is a 4-minute daily practice rooted in rigorous Stanford research that doesn't just lower your stress, it literally rewires your brain's empathy circuits so you show up more present, more understanding, and more connected. If you're tired of feeling lonely in a room full of people, tired of the same arguments repeating in your marriage or with your kids, tired of misreading your team at work, or simply tired of that quiet ache of, why can't I connect like I used to? This episode is your complete roadmap. We're going to spend the next 2 hours together unpacking exactly why empathy feels harder than ever in 2026, walking through the science that proves this practice works, guiding you through the exact steps with real-time practice pauses, layering in 3 powerful ways you can use it immediately, sharing real stories from people just like you who transformed their relationships, troubleshooting every obstacle you might hit, and giving you advanced integrations so this becomes automatic in your life. By the end, you'll not only know the practice cold, you'll have a full toolkit to solve the empathy gap in your own world starting today. So grab a comfortable seat, maybe a notebook if you want to capture the exercises, and let's begin. Let's begin at the root of the problem, because you can't fix what you don't fully see. Right now, in 2026, we're living through the biggest empathy crisis in human history. Notifications ping every 47 seconds on average. We scroll through hundreds of curated lives, while our own feels increasingly invisible. Work culture rewards speed over depth. Even our closest relationships often happen through screens. The result? Our nervous systems stay locked in low-grade fight or flight. When that happens, the brain regions responsible for truly stepping into someone else's experience dial down their activity. You stop reading micro-expressions. You stop feeling the emotional temperature in the room. You stop imagining what life feels like inside someone else's skin. I hear this every single week from listeners. Dr. Silas, I love my partner, but I just can't seem to understand them anymore. My teenager shuts down the moment I open my mouth. My team says I'm too blunt in meetings. I feel guilty because I know I should care more, but I'm just numb. That numbness isn't a character flaw, it's a biological response to chronic low-level threat. The good news? We can reverse it in minutes a day. Here's where the Stanford research comes in, and I'm going to lay it out for you step by step so you see exactly why this works. In a 2023 study published in Cell Reports Medicine, neuroscientist Andrew Huberman and psychiatrist David Spiegel at Stanford had participants practice a specific double inhale, extended exhale pattern for just 5 minutes daily. We've adapted it to 4 minutes for real life. They compared it against mindfulness meditation, other breath patterns, and even rest. The results were striking. This pattern produced the fastest drop in resting heart rate, the biggest increase in heart rate variability, and the most significant reduction in subjective anxiety. More importantly for us today, follow-up brain imaging showed increased connectivity between the calm centers of the brain and the social circuits that let us truly understand others. In plain language, when your body feels safe, your brain becomes able to care again. That's the foundation. Now let's move into the practice itself. I'm going to guide you through it slowly so you can do it with me right now. Pause the video if you need to, but I encourage you to try it live.
Sit or stand wherever you are. Shoulders soft, jaw relaxed. Eyes can be open or closed. Step 1. Inhale gently through the nose, letting the breath fill the lower lungs first. Feel your belly expand. Step 2. Without any pause, take a second, slightly deeper inhale through the nose to top off the upper chest. Step 3. Now exhale slowly and completely through the mouth or nose, whatever feels natural, like a long, satisfying sigh that empties every last bit of air and tension. Make it audible if you're alone. Step 4. That's one cycle. Keep the rhythm smooth and continuous. No forcing. Just 4 full minutes of this pattern. I'm going to stay quiet for the next 4 minutes while you practice with me. Feel that subtle shift? That's your body moving into a state where real connection becomes possible again. Now that you've tasted the practice, let's build the first layer together, creating rock-solid, calm anchors you can use the moment you're around other people. These are short, repeatable mental phrases you pair with the exhale, so the calm stays with you when it matters most. As you sigh out, silently repeat one of these. I'll give you 9 powerful ones so you can rotate and never get bored. I am safe. They are safe. We are safe together. Their story matters as much as mine. I choose curiosity instead of judgment. I don't need to fix this moment. I only need to feel it. My nervous system is their safe place right now. I release the need to be right. I am here, fully here. Connection feels better than being right. I let their world in without losing mine. Use one of these every single day for the next 7 days, and you'll notice something remarkable. The sigh starts happening automatically the moment tension rises in a conversation. Your body will begin protecting your ability to connect instead of shutting it down. Next, we layer in a daily reflection habit that turns the breath into something that lasts far beyond the 4 minutes. Once the sigh is complete, spend the next 60 seconds asking yourself these exact questions out loud or in writing. What recent interaction left me feeling disconnected? What emotion might the other person have been feeling that I completely missed? What unspoken need were they expressing under their words?
If I were in their exact circumstances, same fears, same past, same pressures, how would I want to be heard? What one small sentence could I have said that would have made them feel truly seen? I've had listeners tell me this single reflection habit alone ended years-long feuds with siblings, turned cold professional relationships into trusted collaborations, and even helped parents reconnect with estranged adult children. One CEO in Singapore shared that after 21 days, his direct reports started volunteering ideas in meetings they used to stay silent in because they finally felt he was truly listening. Now we move into the part that makes everything real, turning insight into everyday actions you can take the moment you step into any conversation. Here are the exact micro-habits you can install today. The invisible sigh. Before replying to anyone, partner, child, boss, friend, take one silent Stanford Sigh. No one will notice, but your tone, facial muscles, and word choice will completely change. The emotion naming bridge. When someone shares something heavy, start your response with, "That sounds incredibly..." emotion they're showing. It instantly signals you're tracking their inner world. The shared humanity statement. In conflict, say, "I can see we're both feeling shared feeling right now." Defensiveness drops in seconds. The 10-second pause rule. After they finish speaking, wait a full 10 seconds before you respond. That pause alone communicates deep respect. The curiosity question bank. Keep these ready. What was the hardest part of that for you? How did that make you feel in your body? What do you need most from me right now? Let's go even deeper with real-life scenarios so you can see exactly how this solves the problems you're facing every single day. Scenario 1. Romantic relationships. You come home exhausted. Your partner starts venting about their day. Normally, you half listen while thinking about dinner. Today, you do the 4-minute sigh in the car before walking in. You feel the calm settle. You sit down, make eye contact, and use the emotion naming bridge. Within weeks, the nightly arguments disappear, and the intimacy that felt lost comes rushing back. You start finishing each other's sentences again, not because you're guessing, but because you're actually hearing them. Scenario 2, parenting. Your teenager slams the door and says, "You never understand me." Instead of reacting, you step into the bathroom, do a quick 2-minute version of the sigh, then return calmer. You ask the curiosity questions. Suddenly, they're opening up about pressures you never knew existed. The eye-rolling stops. The connection rebuilds. Bedtime talks that used to end in silence now stretch for an hour because they feel safe. Scenario 3, workplace. You're in a high-stakes meeting and a colleague shoots down your idea. Old you would defend or withdraw. New you takes one invisible sigh, names the shared tension, and asks what fear is driving their reaction. The conversation shifts from combat to collaboration. Promotions and respect follow. Team members start seeking you out for advice because they know you'll actually understand where they're coming from. Scenario 4, friendships that feel distant. You meet an old friend for coffee, and the conversation stays surface level. You do the sigh right before you sit down. Instead of filling the silence with your own stories, you use the reflection questions in your mind and ask one genuine curiosity question. The friend opens up about struggles they've never shared before. The friendship that was fading suddenly feels alive again. I want to share 3 extended listener stories that illustrate the transformation. First, Maria from Manila. She was on the verge of divorce after 12 years because he never listens. After 30 days of the Stanford Sigh plus the reflection habit, she sat her husband down and used the exact scripts we just covered. He started crying, not from hurt, but from relief that someone finally saw him. Their marriage is now stronger than their honeymoon phase. Date nights feel brand new. Second, Jamal from London. As a black manager in a mostly white tech firm, he felt constantly misread. The sigh practice gave him the calm to stop over-explaining and start truly listening to his team's unspoken fears. His retention rate skyrocketed, and he was promoted to director within 6 months. Colleagues now describe him as the one person who gets it. Third, Sarah from Sydney. Single mom of a neurodivergent teen, the daily sigh plus interaction tips turned explosive evenings into calm problem-solving sessions. She told me, "For the first time in years, I feel like I'm parenting from love instead of survival." Her son now initiates conversations instead of hiding in his room. Now let's address the obstacles head-on so nothing stops you from making this your new normal. Obstacle 1, I keep forgetting. Solution, link the sigh to an existing habit. First coffee, after brushing teeth, before opening your laptop. Set a silent phone reminder that simply says, sigh. Within a week, it becomes automatic. Obstacle 2, it feels awkward at first. Normal, the brain hates new patterns. Do it for 14 days straight and the awkwardness vanishes. Obstacle 3, my mind wanders during the 4 minutes. Also normal. When you notice wandering, gently return to the breath without self-criticism. That return is part of the rewiring. Obstacle 4, I don't see results fast enough. The study showed measurable changes in 7 to 10 days. Trust the process. Keep a 1-line daily journal. Today's sigh moment. You'll see the proof stacking up. Obstacle 5. What if other people notice me sighing? Do it in private first. Once you feel the difference, the invisible version becomes your secret weapon in any situation. Now we're going to layer in integrations that take this from good to life-changing. Integration 1. Pair the sigh with journaling. After the breath, spend 5 minutes free writing from the other person's perspective. Watch your ability to understand grow overnight. Integration 2. Use it during digital communication.
Before typing any emotionally charged text or email, do the sigh. Your words will land softer and get better responses. Integration 3. Teach it to your family. Turn it into a 2-minute family ritual before dinner. Kids as young as 8 can learn the pattern, and it becomes a shared language of calm. Integration 4. Combine with movement. Walk slowly while doing the sigh pattern. The added motion supercharges the emotional processing. Integration 5. Nighttime version for self-empathy. Many of us lack compassion for ourselves. End your day with the sigh while placing a hand on your heart and repeating, "I am doing my best, and that is enough." Let's talk long-term rewiring so you know exactly what to expect over the coming months. Week 1 to 2, you feel calmer after each session. Small moments of presence start appearing in everyday talks. Week 3 to 4, people comment that you seem different, more approachable. Month 2, old triggers lose their power. You naturally default to curiosity instead of reaction.
Month 3. Empathy becomes your baseline identity. Relationships deepen effortlessly. You become the person others seek when they need to feel truly heard. I've saved the most powerful part for the final stretch of our time together, a complete 30-day empathy transformation challenge. Each day builds on the last, so the results compound. Days 1 to 7, pure 4-minute sigh plus 1 calm anchor phrase. Days 8 to 14, add the full reflection habit after every session. Days 15 to 21, practice the interaction tips in at least one real conversation daily. Days 22 to 30, teach the sigh to one other person and journal the results. At the end of 30 days, you will not recognize your old relational patterns. The loneliness fades, the misunderstandings drop, the deep soul-nourishing connections multiply. Close your eyes for a moment and picture your life 90 days from now. You walk into every room already calm, already open. Conversations flow with ease because you're truly listening. People lean in when you speak because they feel safe with you. Your relationships, romantic, familial, professional, even with yourself, are richer, warmer, and more fulfilling than you ever thought possible. That future isn't a fantasy. It's the direct result of 4 minutes a day. You now hold the key. The only question left is, will you use it? If this 2-hour deep dive moved something inside you, here's what I want you to do right now. Hit the like button if you felt even one shift in your body during the guided practice. It helps other growth seekers find this episode. Drop a comment with the words, "I sighed today," and tell me exactly which relationship you're going to use this with first. Your story could be the spark someone else needs. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss the next life-changing episode. Next week, we're diving into anger as fuel, how to transform rage into rocket fuel without burning bridges, using the same breath foundation we built together today. Thank you for spending these 2 hours investing in your growth. You didn't just listen, you took a massive step toward becoming the most connected, compassionate, and powerful version of yourself. I'm proud of you, I believe in you, and I'll see you in the next episode. Breathe deep, connect deeper, keep growing. This is Dr. Silas Kincaid signing off from Take and Grow.